Grocery shopping. We love her. We hate her. Meal prep. Don't even get me started on the backlash that a lot of people say about meal prep, but it's okay because I'm here now and I'm here to help you guys figure all of that out, okay? Today, we are going to be doing a mixture of grocery shopping and meal prepping because it's important to know how to grocery shop, but it's important to also know how to meal prep, especially if you're on a journey to glowing up, if you're on a journey to getting physically fit, if you're on a journey to eating better, just, doing better for your mind, body, soul, spirit, all that good stuff, okay? So, hello everyone. My name is Stephanie, but you can call me Stephanita because we are back again with another video. And in today's vlog, we are talking about the importance of meal prepping. I'm going to show you meal prepping, how I do my fruits for the week, as well as my dinner. Breakfast is more on the go, but there is some components to breakfast and lunch that I can meal prep as well. But if this is your first time seeing my face, hi, like I said, my name is Stephanie and I am a travel, lifestyle, and personal development content creator, and I would love to have you as part of the family. I love doing vlogs like these to help you guys stay on the journey to becoming your best self. And if you haven't noticed, we are in a new series, which is the Grow and Glow Diaries. So we are glowing up all of 2025. This is a year of transformation, and I would love for you guys to be part of the journey. So do me a favor and hit that like button down below, because this is going to suggest to the algorithm that this is a good video for others to watch who are also looking for ways to meal prep, save on groceries, as well as be on their Grow and Glow journey as well. And if you love this video, which I'm already telling you, I'm letting you know right now, you're going to like this video, go ahead and hit that red button to subscribe and be part of the Stephanita family. We love to travel over here. We love to glow up over here. And we just like being active and doing things within our community and with our friends. So go ahead and join the community. I would love to have you as part of the family. So if you're returning, you know what it is. Thank you again for all of the love. I appreciate all of you guys so much for your love and support and helping this channel grow, sharing the word, sending it to your loved ones. So I appreciate you guys so much. Okay, so let's go ahead and get on with the vlog. So if you don't know, I am pescatarian, and let me tell you guys a little bit about my journey to being pescatarian. So my freshman year of high school, I told my mom, I said, I'm gonna go vegetarian. And my friends were like, you're not gonna be able to do that. Mind you, high school was the first time that I was ever able to really make my own choices about food. So that was very interesting for me, because where we ate at was more of like a cafeteria style college dining hall sort of experience. So you can make quesadillas, a salad, you can make a sandwich, you can make a panini, you can eat cereal, you can make a bagel, or you could get what they were serving as the main dish for the night. It was truly, utterly up to you. There was definitely so many options for everybody, but sometimes I felt a little overwhelmed with those options. So I guess in my mind, to cut back because I was going a little crazy, I was like, oh my God, I could do this, I could do that. I was like, okay, let me try going vegetarian. Then we had a parents weekend, and my mom, I told her I wanted to go vegetarian. She was like, okay, that sounds really good. She was pointing out things in a dining hall that I could be eating to help me on that journey. And y'all, that vegetarian journey in my high school year lasted a whopping number of 2 days, probably. I'm not even gonna give myself 3 days. I think I lasted Monday, Tuesday, and then by Wednesday I was like, yeah, no, this is not for me. That's just because I didn't have the proper education to do it properly, right? So I literally went, my entire life eating beef, pork, chicken, seafood, all of that kind of stuff up until I graduated high school, actually. So once I graduated high school, I left that phase of my life. I felt it was just time to cut out beef and pork. So I kind of eased into this lifestyle. So I did cut out beef and pork. Once I graduated, that entire summer, I was only eating chicken and seafood. And I'm not gonna lie, once I got to the start of my freshman year in college, notice how just the fact that it's my freshman year keeps new beginnings, I guess. It's something about new beginnings that just make me want to switch things up. But yeah, so my freshman year of college, I was like, yeah, you know what? After that summer, I was completely and utterly exhausted of chicken and seafood. So I said no more. And I cut that out and I just became straight vegetarian. And I was vegetarian from then, that was 2019, until summer of 2020, or should I say March of 2020. 2020, and that's when right around when COVID hit. And my mom came to me and was like, let's do meatless May. So that's when I went vegan, and I was vegan from May of 2020 all the way up until, I would say, I was vegan for a good couple of months, because there was a couple times where I was definitely not eating the way that I should have been as far as getting the nutrients when I was vegan, because my mom would always cook, and then when it was time for me to cook, I was like, what do I do? What do I do? So I was vegan all the way up until I went back to school, and I was actually pretty much living on campus. And I would say that I pretty much just shifted back to vegetarian. And when I started living on campus again, that was around start of junior year. So I was around August 2021. And that's when I went back to being vegetarian. From then, when I went back to being vegetarian, I was doing the regular stuff that I was doing before. And it was cool. I was doing a good job. This time I was learning more about cooking. I was learning more about grocery shopping and doing more of the cooking for myself. And I appreciated that. I learned a lot about what I liked and what I didn't like. Learned a lot about looking for recipes, how to tweak recipes and stuff like that. But I will say the reason that I became pescatarian, which is what I am now, is because at the end of 2021, going into 2022, is when I decided that it was time for me to add some more protein back into my diet on a larger scale, because I really felt, and this is also around the time that I really started getting a little bit more consistent as well as intentional about being in the gym and wanting to be in the gym a little bit more, especially because I wasn't really liking the way that my body was looking, just because of bad eating habits and eating really late, as you do in college. This is perfectly normal. It's fine if those are habits that you have. And I'm definitely not telling you stop right now, live your life. But for me, I was just wanting something that was going to help bring me more nutrients and keep me sustained, because I felt like I was eating and then I wasn't really full. Like I didn't really get everything that I needed to get out of that meal. So I went pescatarian just because I wanted to add more protein back into my diet on a regular basis. And that has definitely sustained itself. And that's what I am now. Now I've had ups and downs. There were things like, I was eating too many carbs instead of, veggies. Like it would be shrimp pasta, but more pasta than shrimp. You know what I'm saying? So I would say over the past year, I've definitely been finding more of a balance, and that's where we are now. So I've learned a lot of cool, really, really cool recipes, and, discovered some really cool things, some substitutes for what I can do and can't do. And yes, I won't lie, 4th of July, Juneteenth, all those cookout holidays, Memorial Day, Labor Day, those are really hard for me, because I won't hold you and just say I don't like the smell of some good barbecue ribs. Like I'll be looking at my dad like, you want to fly me one? But knowing I shouldn't eat that. But I will say I have definitely learned the discipline with this, because man, that food be smelling so good. And my dad can throw down on some ribs, man. Throw down. And I'm sorry, but sometimes I just be looking at them ribs like, do I really want to be a pescatarian anymore? Because it just looks so good. But that's besides the point. We're here now, and it's been a great journey, and I've learned a lot. So that's just a little backstory of how I got to be pescatarian, because a lot of people ask me all the time why, and that's really the main reason, is because I love being vegetarian, but I needed more protein than what I was getting. And I also really love being vegan, and I will one day go back to being vegan for sure. But that's going to be when I have more time in my day to actually cook and prepare meals, because the Lord knows that in order to truthfully and to execute that the right way, you do need to have the time on your schedule, in my opinion. Now, some people can do a quick little 5-minute meal, but I'm not the type, not with the sorts of meals that I look at and the recipes that I look at that I would like to incorporate into my diet. So that's where we are now. And on this week's menu for meal prep, usually my breakfast is always the same. I'm not gonna lie, I'm the type of person that can eat the same thing and not really get tired of it. So I know some people have to have like 2 to 3 different meals out of the week for them to choose from, but I can cook one thing on Sunday and I can eat that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Now Friday is pushing it a little bit, but those 4 days are like more important than the weekend to me. So, and I thank God that I'm this type of person, because it helps to save a lot of money and time, because that's like 2 different meals that you have to cook. And with like my metabolism kind of slowing down a little bit, I see myself only really eating 2 meals out the day and then snacking in between. So So I eat breakfast. I definitely eat breakfast every single day, as well as when I say lunch, I mean like snacking around for lunch. I might eat a little sandwich, a protein shake, some fruit, stuff like that for lunch. And then for dinner, I'll sit down and I'll have a whole meal for dinner. So for this week on the menu for breakfast is egg, my vegetarian bacon, as well as avocado toast and some fruit. For lunch might be fruit and a protein shake. And then for dinner, we're having salmon burgers with broccoli and sweet potato fries. So I'm so excited. Dinner sounds really good this week. Definitely my favorite meal of the day is what it's going to be looking like. But the first thing that we have to do is go grocery shopping. So I'm going to go ahead and take you guys along with me to do that. So let's go ahead and hit the stores.
So she get it, there she is, I gotta stop her. Oh yeah, you tryna leave. Oh, now I love to keep you here with me, your baby. Everybody just clap your hands like this. Just clap your hands like this. And if the shorty's in the house tonight, just grab her by the hand, hope you can understand. Y'all will make the dance like this. Y'all will make the bounce like this. You gotta know she's made for you, and you wanna do everything she want to, man.
I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, TT, two-turn baby girl, you know me. Still with the dolls that I grew beside. All the niggas around me, right at they die. Gotta watch the time, cause it's flying right by. I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, TT, two-turn baby girl, you know me. Who am I? All the niggas around me, right at they die. Gotta watch the time, cause it's flying right by. Two-turn baby girl, you know me.
All right, so we are back. Okay, we are in the kitchen and we are about to start our meal prepping process. So the first thing that I usually do is I kind of want to go ahead and get my fruits out of the way. Now, usually with my fruits, I always wash them off before I put them in containers to be used throughout the week and to be taken from. So obviously, like I said, I showed you guys blueberries. So what I usually do with my fruits is blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, any sort of berry, first of all, any berry, even grapes. You can do this with grapes as well. I do recommend washing those off. If you were that kid that ate grapes at the grocery store, I'm high-key judging you. I'm so judging you, but we were kids, so our immunity was much better then. But here I have in front of me is like a really big bowl of water. I only filled it up just a little bit because I don't really need that much. I just take the blueberries. I'm gonna take both of them. And I don't know if you guys knew this, but the blueberries, I think I might mix this up on accident, but the blueberries that float, I think, are more tart, and the blueberries that sink are a little sweeter because they're a little bit more dense. So fun fact, I don't know if you guys knew that, but I'm also checking to make for mold before I put them in there. You never know, y'all. I ain't trying to eat no crazy looking blueberry. All right, perfect. So you see, I have all of my blueberries in here. So I'm gonna mix that up a little bit. So now I'm gonna take some baking soda, and some white distilled vinegar. And first I'm going to take the vinegar and put a good amount in there. So I put about, it's about time to re-up on this. That's a really good amount. And it's also a good amount of blueberries, so that's why I put that much. Then I'm going to take this, put this in there as well, and you'll see like a reaction start to happen. All right, that's good. Do you hear that? Beautiful. I love to see it. Now I'm literally just gonna let these blueberries sit for like the next probably about 15 minutes, and I'm gonna move on to something different while it's doing that. So that is literally cleansing off all of the dirt from the blueberries that we don't want to eat, the bacteria. And that is really important, guys. So make sure you're doing that with all your fruit. As I told you, we are eating sweet potato fries. So I have my 2 sweet potatoes, and we're about to get to work on peeling and chopping these up, okay? So same thing, I'm gonna wash this off really good. Sweet potatoes are from the ground, so they do have dirt on them. So it's really important to wash these off really good. And I got ones that are more like circular. This one's a little skinny. I got overwhelmed with the options, so I just kind of went with whatever. But yeah, this one and this one's gonna be really good. It's gonna produce a lot of fries, I'm already knowing. So I'm gonna wash these off really quick, and then we can get to chopping.
I don't know what it is. I can't tell you what it is, but you got me going crazy. This is you, it's so amazing. How long can you go, baby? At last, till my body's so crazy. Baby, I'm talking crazy. I get you right in my space, but I need it, baby. I'm late, but I check in with you.
Look at her. Look at her mama, man. Look at her. That ain't my girl. That's my nigga. Catch me out on Ocean Drive.
Okay, so we have finished cutting all of the sweet potatoes into our fries. They look pretty good. I got better once I started cutting more, y'all. Like, it was looking rough. I know y'all saw them first few fries. It was looking a little rough. But what I do now is I just season with a little bit of olive oil and to put just a little bit of seasoning on it, because then I'll probably just put like a little salt on it once it's done to top it off. But these are going in the air fryer. I'm not gonna fry these in grease or anything. These are gonna go in the air fryer. But now let's go ahead and get that done and then work on our broccoli as well as salmon burgers. All right, so Malika's helping me now, but I'm about to do the broccoli, which I just put a little bit of water in the pan so that it could steam. Also a little bit of butter. And once it starts to cook through, I add just salt. Like, that's the only seasoning that I add. And in about 5 to 7 minutes, that'll be good. And now I'm also about to start cooking these salmon burgers as well. And he's working on the bread and the eggs. And we also dumped the blueberries out, so those are good to be dried and then put away. So stay tuned.
Nigga, all I need is mental. You know I'll work you out, get you right with your physical. Always just another interlude. Asking all the questions, girl, you know I don't do interviews. It's pitiful that when I'm with them other bitches, I pretend it's you. Oh, you work at Kohl's, you in dental school. Wife and now you folding clothes, cooking dinner too. Young chiller, girl, I'm known as Pink Griffey too. It's only right that I swing by and hit it too. First base, second base, third base. I'm trying to get you in your birthday. Oh, I know these other niggas thirsty, but please never entertain them, cause that would hurt me, you feel me? Yeah. I know you feel me. Oh, I know you feel me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa. Girl, I know you feel me, yeah.
This is the final plating portion of, and now this is mayo. I do use vegan mayo. I actually prefer vegan mayo over regular mayo personally. Go ahead and spread some of that. And this is different from the Dave's Killer Bread I was telling you guys about. We actually ran back to the store and got some keto buns because he said he would prefer to actually eat with the regular buns. So we went back and got keto. As you saw, I sliced up some tomatoes. I sliced them nice and thin, like I like them. And then we're gonna top with spinach instead of lettuce, just because it's a multi-use item. We put them in eggs in the morning, and then we can also use them for our sandwiches as well. So that way you can use them for both. And then boom, look at that. This looks so good. We added egg and cheese on there too, if you can't tell. And then, of course, you can't forget the sweet potato fries that we made. But yeah, not too many though, because I really want the main event to be broccoli for me personally. I'm not gonna lie, guys, this broccoli looks beautiful. And there we have it, you guys. And we're gonna eat real quick, and then I'm gonna come back and wrap up with you guys, okay? All right, you guys, so as you can see, we meal prepped breakfast adjacent. So that's our fruits. He actually did me a favor and cut up the pineapple as well, but you guys didn't see that on camera. I do like to cut it up just a little bit more than that so that I can make it spread out throughout the whole week. And then we washed off the blueberries as well as the spinach. We didn't really have to do much for lunch. That's pretty much my fruit as well. And then for dinner, it wasn't as much meal prep. The meal prep for dinner was more so cutting up the sweet potatoes as well as making the broccoli. The broccoli is reheatable, and what I can do with the sweet potatoes is just make sure I season them and then throw them in the air fryer for a good 20 minutes. Also, I make the sweet potatoes at 400 degrees in the air fryer for around 20 minutes, 20 to 25. Of course, shaking them up every so often, but that's how I did the sweet potatoes. And then I'm making the salmon burgers by day, but all of the sides are pretty much prepped, so it's not like I have to do that every single day. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this vlog. I did my best to capture as much as I could while in the kitchen and trying to like do everything at once. I did have to ask for help towards the end because I found myself just getting a little overwhelmed and a little bit over my head, but that is the beauty of having a partner. Now, if you don't have a partner, please just take it one step at a time, and I definitely recommend starting a little bit earlier in the day. And they do say meal prepping is an entire day's process, because it is, to be honest. And if I were to have prepped like baked salmon, then I would have just kind of thrown that in the oven, and that would have been good to just like reheat throughout the week. So depending on what you make, it's definitely doable. But for the salmon burgers, I would prefer to make them the day of, but I did, you know, cut up the tomatoes, the spinach and stuff like that, so that we could just add that on without having to do that every single day. So that's what meal prep is all about. It's really about just making your life just a little bit easier, so that way you don't have to go as hard during the week when you're already exhausted, when you're getting home from work or getting home from a workout. It's already done for you. You already did the work one day at the beginning of the week, and you're able to enjoy the fruits of your labor, literally. So yes, meal prep definitely simplifies the entire week for you, so that way you can focus on what you're really passionate about, and that should be subscribing to this channel. Anyways, sorry not to get all goofy with you guys, but I want to know, what are some key takeaways? What are some things that you guys do to meal prep that I could do to make my life a little bit easier? Share some tips with some of the other viewers. You could drop that in the comments below. Are you guys also pescatarian? Are you following a different diet like vegetarian, vegan, or anything else like that? I would love to know. You can leave that in the comment section below. But other than that, I will go ahead and wrap the vlog up here. I've had a pleasure talking to you guys today. Having this much fun meal prepping is rare, but I'm glad I was able to do it with you guys. Thank you so much for watching till the end if you're still here. And like I said, be sure to leave a thumbs up, because this does recommend to the algorithm that this is a good video for other people who are on their grow and glow up journey. This is a great video for them to watch as well. So make sure to like that video and also subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you guys in the next video. And I think in the next one, we're going through our workout schedule. So, you know, we did this is sort of like physical glow up, but next week we're going to be tackling that physical glow up, okay? And it's going to get real. Like, it's going to get hot and sweaty, y'all. So y'all make sure you're tuned in for that video. I'm actually really excited to film my workouts. I've been really consistent in the gym and trying to make sure that I'm getting my form right and everything, so that when I show you guys, I'm not like just telling you whatever. Make sure you drop your meal prep tips and tricks in the comment section below. What kind of diets do you guys follow? I'm very curious. I'd love to know anything that you guys could say to help a girl out, because yeah, it got a little overwhelming towards the end there. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I can't wait to see you in the next one. Love you guys. Bye.